Hello, Poland. Oh, I just saw somebody had gone fascism. Who was it? Germany. Uh-oh. Ludwig, is everything all right there, friend? All right, no matter. Golden Age War. I love a good Golden Age War. They're fantastic. Pretty much no grievances. Now, they were probably expecting this, and I kind of understand that. What they weren't expecting was just the absolute chaos of what I'm about to do. It basically involves bombing them to smithereens pretty much in turn one. Poland being sort of blitz attacked. This is very unpredictable. We take pause now on the same turn. You know what? I believe we can. Like this. There you go. You see? Pretty handy, isn't it? Oh, there are warrior monks behind my lines. That is actually strangely annoying. My Niang units are tough. Oh yeah, these are the better religious units. I've beaten you. Use your cavalry to flank round units to get a good flanking bonus, and then your better units can one-shot. Look at that. That's beautiful. Same deal here. One attack. Niang, can you come in and finish the attack? Oh yeah, they're tough. They're very tough. We like that. Oh, we are just destroying. And then immediately, our cavalry is going to just disappear into the sunset. We're going to kill religious units everywhere we can just to remove the spread of this heinous religion. Catholicism. Oh, the Pope doesn't like Catholicism. No. Okay, next general, not one we need. Grants a warrior monk with a promotion. Ugh. It's tempting, but no, we must resist. This is where the nimble cavalry come in really, really handy. I can get to Lodz in the same turn. Can I bomber them all to the ground in one turn? Probably not. I tell you what, it's pretty close. All right, well, you know what we'll do? We'll come in for a spot of pillage. Yes, look at all this extra gold. It's beautiful. Yeah, the Niang units are so powerful at just contesting the Polish troops. Not much they can do to stop these, to be fair. I tell you what, Frederick, can you be activated on the bombers? Oh, no. But I tell you what, all land units gain 2 tiles of attack. I'm just gonna put him on the bomber tile and hope that there may be a small exploit available in the programming of the game. It's quite the ask, but you never know. He might be able to reset the bomber capacity just like Hippolyta can. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Military aid request. I mean, you can send Poland military aid, but I'm probably going to intercept it and steal it. Oh, everyone went for it apart from Scotland. Oh, not getting involved in wars on the doorstep. I understand that. Oh, annoyingly, I've still pillaged. Really hoping we'd get like a super pillage going on there. No, it's all good. We will just continue pillaging where we can. A bit of extra faith, bit of extra gold. It all goes into more great people and troops. So it's wonderful. Let's take a gamble on a general. There's Carl. Grants a military policy in the government. Bam. I need no more generals. No more generals are needed. I believe it is now just a merchant, Alexander Hamilton. It might be difficult to get him, but if I just continue saving up my faith, we can just continue purchasing merchants. It should be fine. Let's give this a try. We'll send one bombing strike over to Lodz. Okay, that city's now pretty much down to 0. Send a second one over to Krakow. Excellent, about half damage. And now I'll use my Frederick to gain 25% of the gold purchase cost of the cavalry, which is a couple hundred science. Lovely. Now, has he refreshed the bombers? No, unfortunately not. Okay, the game has been coded correctly as written. Credit to the coder. Yeah, annoying, but credit to them nonetheless. Oh, look, another city. What a shame. Oh, that's Colossus I've just taken there. Nice. Yeah, lots of random ranged attacks on my troops, but they are engaging in pillage. You can't stop them. It's what they do. Oh, Faraday. He will give power to my capital. That's really cool. Mary Curie. Oh, I like the fact that she's now a scientist in this mod. 1 bomb on the capital, followed by 2 bomb. I believe we can just probably take it now. There's nothing stopping me. Yeah, mine. Professional sports boosted, of course. This has become almost a sport in itself. My pillaging is 380 on districts. It's so much. Okay, yeah. Districts are definitely where I want all my units to be. That's pretty big. Every time I do a bit of stealing of luxuries, Scotland's like, yeah, I'll take some of those. I'm not going to ask questions as to where those luxuries came from. I'll just buy them from you, Robert the Bruce. So it gives it all that about wars not being on your doorstep. I guess it's not because he actually wants peace, it's just that he can trade with you and not have the guilt. That to me feels like what this is. Here you go, Carl. bam, more government, even more. Let's get professional army in. Seems like the sort of thing that would be quite useful. Wow, my government is so ridiculous already. We're still tier 2. By the way, we're still on a tier 2 government, and I can get the next level of owls to give me another wild card. I'm going for conservation. I might just quickly dip down to nationalism and go for the other governments, but there's a lot of fun stuff that we could do here. Poland got a huge amount of ley lines. They've gone hermetic, but you can see them with the science yields, and I've taken over a couple of them. I reckon they've probably got about 7 or 8 of them in their land. They got really lucky on that. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. Oh, Filippo, lovely. Let's just pick up this merchant briefly as well, so we can go to the next ones, and it's Spilbury. Okay. Oh, I've just realized Louis Pasteur, 20% growth in all cities. Wow, that's a good scientist. It's a shame I didn't get that one. Never mind. Actually, hang on quickly. I'm just going to pull you to there, get the unit kill, and then my cavalry can nip across after I've just bombed this city and get the no, can't get the kill. That's a bit annoying. I've even got the great general there. Whoop, I might end up losing that cavalry. Never mind. If not, that's a good city to take. Oh, there's a trebuchet, there's a caravel. Yeah, I've definitely lost that cavalry. Goodbye, sea friend. Inquisition started. I need to go and just remove this horrendous Catholicism. Oh, Pope that lives with that is not a pope at all. There we go. That's the city. I knew I could grab it. Get a little bombage over in this direction. There's another city. Then we are just sending my bombers now into the other direction. This city to the north. Oh yeah, its walls are coming down pretty fast now. Especially as I continue to just remove all of its districts. You don't mind if I do this, do you? No, I'm sure they don't mind. They haven't said anything. 1 attack. 2 attack. Another city taken. Oh, totalitarianism boosted. Interesting. Sovereigns I am more interested in because nobody's really going for merchant points at the moment, but sovereigns could get taken. So I'm going to start picking up some of these. Grants a boost to all industrial era technologies. I think I've already got all of them. Oh, that's a shame. He would be awesome if you were a bit ahead of yourself. But yeah, I think there might be more government slots hiding in the sovereigns. There normally are. More gilded vaults being built, by the way. I think I've got about 4 or 5 of them now. So trade route wise, we are starting to pick trade routes up. I'm up to 13. My monopoly over city-states is slow, but it is increasing. Oh no, I just lost an Inquisitor. What? Oh, Cree. My Inquisitors were on autopilot. It must have wandered out of my own territory and then they killed it in one go. That is very annoying. You're supposed to be my ally. Why would you do that? Okay, not too much damage done, but I need to keep an eye on that. That's not fun. One more Polish city and these little islands taken. They do have 2 cities down there, but nah, that'll be fine. Not too worried about those, really. Warsaw, on the other hand, this city is big and tough, and I must take it for myself. Oh, you're going to attack my Inquisitor again, are you? Oh, at least that one was protected. Look, there's the dam I built, and here's the river that flooded. It's never the same one. Oh, I just finished that entertainment complex as well. Just finished that one. Oh, I won a military emergency. Brilliant. Yeah, everything's on fire, though. I was just about to build Colosseum, and it's been built anyway. Never mind. It is one of those games. The game is waiting for me. Every time I get to anything that could be fun, it goes, nope, you don't need to do that, do you? And I sort of look at it and go, I guess not. We've actually pretty much pillaged everything. That's insane. Look at that. Warsaw falls. And the northern city also falls. Sorry, Spy. I'm going to just boot you out of there briefly. That's it. You know, in theory, now we've got a pretty free line towards attacking Japan all of a sudden. It's progressed quickly. Don't mind that. Kyoto, Sendai, Tokyo. This will get me just directly into a border with Germany. Germany has Forbidden City. It is a forbidden treasure. No more. I shall take it. Right. There's an industrial era sovereign. We'll pick you up. And the next one, another 5 combat strength to melee units. Nice. 3 if they're on a different continent as well. That's +8 in theory. That's a pretty big bonus, you know? Okay, Japan are trading with me pretty heavily. But unfortunately for you, I can do this thing called denouncing and then Golden Age warring pretty much immediately. And I'm getting no grievances from doing this at all. Bomber, Kyoto, walls are down. Wouldn't worry about it. Just accept your fate. That's the easiest and best thing to do right now. Oh, did I get any oil? I've got a huge empire now. I have 1 source of oil, everyone. There's 3 sources down to myself. Okay, and then some more offshore as well. We're fine. I'm still kicking out settlers, so yeah, we'll be fine. We'll go and grab those. I can be 1 oily turkey. This will be lovely. Someone just stole 1,000 gold from Rome. No, don't do that. That's mean. No points to sovereigns. I'm actually going to vote for that. Feels like a weird one to do, but I'm using faith to get them, so that would put it in my control again. City centre buildings. That's fine. I've still got 200 diplo favor. I might actually just sell that to Cree. City centre. No admirals. No admirals. Dear oh dear. What can you do? That's Kyoto taken, which, I won't lie, was slightly quicker than I expected that to be, but never mind. In fact, actually, that's Saka as well. Yeah, this is fairly effective. Owls of Minerva. Oh, I could get more spies. Yay for spies. And bigger government. It's a good thing, that. I didn't feel like I had enough points. Oh, go on, man. I'll have liberalism. I like having that and Republican legacy. Makes all my cities nice and happy. You know, and maybe this is a bad idea, but this is what I'm thinking. I got a great merchant that gives me 2 food and 4 gold from domestic trade routes. For an absolute joke, should we go communist pope? I like the idea of communist pope. I'm going to start sending like trade routes to Cree because these are worth 8 to 10 science each. But then I think I'm going to just start sending every trade route from Rome to my empire, just to all my cities. Why not? Why on earth not? Yeah, there we go. Look, that sovereign had no impact on the game whatsoever. Never mind. Do you want to see one of the most ridiculous ways of getting Era score once you've got planes? Look, this is a 110 strength bombard. This bomber has more strength than modern armor. This is a warrior core. It only has 30 base strength, but by blowing it up, I get Era score because my bomber is heavily outnumbered. I love that. Does that mean that a giant death robot would be outnumbered against an army of people with sticks? I mean, of course it would, but just every time makes me laugh. Rome, by the way, has finally made it to +5 immunities. We're ecstatic, and the yields are pretty ridiculous, to be fair. But they will only get bigger and bigger and bigger. Plus, we're actually removing this horrendous Catholicism and putting in Neo-Catholicism, which, as we all know, is so much better. It does help that my Inquisitors can pretty much teleport to the front line from Rome. So quick. Oh no, Japan doesn't just have muskets, they do also have muskets, sorry, you know what I mean, look, they don't have warriors. I thought literally their entire defensive force was just warriors, but no, it's okay. They're traditional, they're not that traditional, it's fine. Do I pillage, or do I pillage? Pillage, Is it something I can even deny? It's a way of life. To be fair, there's really not much to go in this city. I'm just going to attack it because it's got pyramids. I really like pyramids. Taking it. Yoinkage. Plus, oh, that's a lot of great works in a city. Okay, now I have a depredation cavalry. That's a little bit easier. We can run into Tokyo and just pillage. One move. Oh, I've still got 4 movement left. Pillage, move on, pillage, and there's civil engineering. So we'll put public works in. Beautiful. There's probably some of these economic policies are not very good anymore. That one's pretty good. Oh, there's still so many cards I need, though. Look, I want to put simultaneum in. I want to put skyscrapers in. I need more cards. This government, it's lacking. Barely anything in it. I feel like I don't have enough room. It's awful. I feel totally and utterly trapped in just having a terrible government. Oh, yep, look at that. My line inventory was heavily outnumbered against another warrior corps. Oh, my heart bleeds for these units. I really do. Do I have enough attack to take out Tokyo? I don't, but little trick you can do. Just take another unit and bring it behind. Core the unit that just attacked and then take another fast unit, like this knight maybe? Don't have a movement on that one. Oh no, if I run out of fast movements, I was going to move another... Oh, nope, I can move this line inventory in. Of course I can, there you go. And we take it the same turn. It's just one of those little fun things I like to do every now and then. Core a unit to attack a city twice. It's totally chill. In fact, actually, Frederick, could you mind just give me some science and this cavalry can now go on again. Oh, I realize it's all land combat units within 2 towers. It's not just the tile he was stood on. Sometimes my ability to miss the obvious things, it really does amaze me. Too many mods, too many new things. I love it. It's not too many at all. Ooh, Banda Brunei, have you been fixing things? I think you have. Oh, it's so kind of you. Thank you so much. It was like almost 1,000 gold and 500 faith I just managed to pick up from them in one little raid. Lovely stuff. You know that terrible city I built in the middle of the desert to get some oil? Well, I built Petra because I still had 1 charge of Imhotep left. And I wanted to use it on something ridiculous. And I believe this is that ridiculous thing. Ta-da! It's actually going to be an amazing Petra city. That's the most ridiculous thing in all this. Just needs a bit of housing. Be great. It'll be fine. Poland is offering me peace, but I don't want peace because they've actually got a lot of city-states under their control. Probably, I'd say about 5. So taking them out of the game will actually help me to cement my relationship with those city-states. Vatican, by the way, is now mine. Excellent. I am a true pope now. On my seat of God, where I rule. Sorry, not the seat of God. I'm not God. I wouldn't call myself a god. No. Would I? I think I would. Ursa is Pope God. Also, I'm going to just start flooding Rome with counter spies. Stop stealing my gold. It's actually quite good that I do this, because each one gives my city one immunity. So as the city grows bigger and bigger and bigger, it begins to get safer and safer and safer. Why do you have a Brazilian battleship? Where did you get that from? No, I disapprove. I disapprove of you, city-state. I don't want you to have a Brazilian battleship. I know, I'm a spoil sport. What can I say? Next sovereign is mine. Any more? Yes, Otto von Bismarck grants a free diplomatic policy slot in any government. They don't stop. They never stop. It's infinite. My joy in this game, it's infinite. And I love it. Oh, that was like 1,500 gold from Bana Brunei. Thank you so much. Don't know what it is, but there's something about Gifu as a name. I just love it. It's awesome. I made the crossing, by the way. It's quite easy to island hop when you're backed up with a lot of bombers. When I say a lot of bombers, I do mean a lot of bombers. So fun fact, this bomber in this city has a range of 10. This city is 11 tiles away. However, I have logistics, which means movement is +1. That affects bomber's movement, which is also its range, so it can attack. Ah, the fun little exploits of the game, eh? That's one city, and oh no, the capital's moved down there. Oh wait, no, we're fine. Goodbye, Japan. You actually were easier to take out than Poland. That is saying something. It's not a compliment as well. How many turns on Kree's alliance? Ooh, only 10? Oh, well, in that case, I better go and explore Germany. Apparently it's lovely this time of year. Hello, Germany. Golden Age War. They may be a little tricky. Fascist Germany can be quite difficult to persuade to vacate. But it's Ludwig, it's not Barbarossa? I'm calling Barbarossa there. It's not Frederick. So, might be just about okay. Especially, I have to say, with a couple of bombers. Yeah, find a city with ancient walls. You can easily take it with a knight. It's not even difficult. Okay, Aachen. Ooh, there's the Colosseum. Where's the Forbidden Palace? That's what I really want. What I really, really want. There it is. Munich. Lovely. Okay, and Scotland's just behind it. This should be a nice little vacation for me. Just go and collect a couple of lovely little cities. Ah, hello, Poland. Your other cities. You didn't think I'd forgotten about you? No. Ursa would never do such a thing. Ursa never forgets about anything. Oh, that's actually a German line infantry. It says corps, but I think that's an army. Wow, pretty strong. Otto von Bismarck. Who's next up? Okay, there is a modern era sovereign. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just realized if you just put your cursor over the industrial era thing, it tells you how many there are in that era. Why did I not know that? Oh my lord. Okay, so there's only 2 sovereigns in the modern era. This mod did put a lot of them in the early game, so that kind of makes sense. I think we're out now of sovereigns that can improve our government. So we really are now on to the merchants. As you can see, there are 8 to claim. Only one of them is the one we need. So we better save up our faith. We've got 876 per turn coming in at the moment. So honestly, I think we're fine. All right, attempt 2. We are, yeah, there we go. We've landed in Germany. 1-3 diplomatic policy slot in any government. How about this government? Now I've got 7 of them. Let's put colonial taxes in. It's me a whole 9 gold per turn. That card would be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous had I actually started to invade a different continent. But alas, it's all been mine. But actually, no, I've got 1 or 2 cities on different continents now. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yay! We'll get there eventually. I promise. Chemistry! I can get research labs now, and I can scorch my earth, which is even better. I need total war and expropriation. Well, I've just realised Berlin has a breathtaking neighbourhood. I've been after one of these for ages so I could boost conservation. I just have never been bothered to build one myself. It's a very typical Ursa thing to do, really. Just refuse to do it. Just like, nah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Actually, hang on. Can I engage in some pillage? Yes, I can. That weakens it ever so slightly, and now I can get the bomber in properly, do a tiny bit more damage. 1 and 2. Aachen is mine. We will and truly now have landed. What's most useful next? Yes, that's right. Jet bombers. Haha. Something simple and wonderful about a jet bomber. Now, John Spilsbury's the first merchant, and now, ooh, domestic trade routes get free production. Oh yeah, okay, right. We're going communist. It has to happen. It's just one of those things. Communist Pope. What a version of the Pope. Is that Poland out? I think it is, you know. Goodbye. Goodbye. Sleep well. When he turns until I can invade Cree. Ooh, 6 turns. 6 turns. Not too bad, you know. Tell you what, these German vampires are actually pretty powerful. Fair play to you, sir. Fair play. Also, you're stood right on top of the entertainment complex that I want to pillage because my unit is really injured. I can go around to this farm, right? I mean, this is a depredation cavalry, so we can move very quickly. Yep, we most certainly can. Pillage, move, pillage, pillage, move. And thus, we repeat. Cornelius, there you go. Who's up next? 1 diplomatic favour per turn for each bank. Oh, Rothschild. That's quite a good ability. Not the one we're after. Not the one we're after. There's urbanization. Now we'll get mass media. And again, we're just sort of pillaging through this really, really quickly now. Depredation cavalry, do not mess around. But Cologne has been taken. Now on to Berlin. Every city I take is another place that I can nest my lovely bombers. Berlin has been taken. Every one of these German cities gives me huge amounts of culture. These theatre squares are packed full of stuff. Don't mind me if I burrow Namadol. I think, given how many cities are on the coast, my 330 culture is about to go up quite a lot. Yep, 512. That's a good pickup. Take another theatre square or the cultural city-state as well. Perfect. This is looking really good. Rothschild, we have you. Cecil Rhodes instantly creates a red coat. Something about that seems very British to me. Pillage, culture is the most important thing for me at the moment because I want to get to a tier 4 government as soon as I can. But there's Ulm. These are all of the vampires that I believe I have been killing. Don't mind those at all. This is all the culture that I'm stealing now. Hamburg taken. Würzburg taken. Mobilization gained. Scotland. Time for a pincer attack. You gormless Radger. Oh, I love Robert. This is quite an ambitious attack, but I see an opportunity to bomb from the coast. So that is, of course, what I shall try and do. In fact, actually, my cavalry can just land. Yes, that city will be mine in no time. Dortmund has been taken. Frankfurt has been taken. Scone has been taken. I know that's probably not how you pronounce it, but I can't help myself. So you can see I've moved across the sea to Scotland as well as across Germany's old territory. Munich, though, is what I want. The jewel, the forbidden city. Forbidden no longer. Hello, Cecil. John Jacob next. That's not who we want. There is stealth tech stolen from Scotland. What do I do after jet bombers? Yeah, giant death robots. It's a natural progression. I think we could all agree with that. 5 jet bombers now. This will help. Ideology. Some extra good cards here. 5-year plan, economic union, and gunboat diplomacy. That sounds like something I'd be doing in this game, to be fair. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's gotta be communism. Oh, I love spies. I love spies. I have so many spies in my city, and I'm still having my gold stolen and my industrial zones pillaged, like, every turn. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to kill the world in response. There's John Jacob. Who's next? Alexander Hamilton. There you are. I think this is the last great person in the game that gives me more government slots. I certainly hope it is, anyway. There are some really cool ones in this mod. Liberating a city grants 20% culture in all cities for 10 turns. It's like Australia, but cultural. Here's Munich, though, and that is Forbidden City. That's a bigger government. What do I put into this one? Oh, choices. It's not quite the unicorn invasion of Dundee, but it is an infantry invasion. Ah, yes. Coastal raid, thank you very much. And coastal raid and coastal raid. Yummy. Class struggle, you say? Well, I better take communism. This might be a little bit of a rearrangement. Actually, it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. We've just got military research, got liberalism there. That means I can get collectivization. Oh, that's some good Roman yield. So that's my government at the moment. We've got 5 military slots, 6 economic, 7 diplomatic, and 5 wildcard. 5, 11, 18, 23. I reckon we can get more. It's Alexander Hamilton. Prayers of the faithful are answered. And he should pretty much finish off my government now, which is pretty cool. What am I going to use my faith on now? Sovereigns? Should we get more sovereigns? I feel like let's just get all the sovereigns. Haven't seen them all yet. There's Bremen taken. Here's Heidelberg. Nuclear fission, professional sports. What more do you need in life? Alexander Hamilton. There's a large part of me that just wants to scream "and Peggy" at the end of that, but, references. It's beginning to get increasingly difficult to figure out what needs to go into this government. It's pretty full. Magdeburg. A lot of bugs over here. Huge amount of bugs. Oh well, there's air. Oh, attacking people in a dark age is so much fun. Nothing they can do. Here's Edward Cullen. Cold War time. Means I can do some containment. Oh. Actually, and cryptography. We can stop spies, everyone. We can stop spies. Yes. Yes, please. Laventa, looking mighty tasty. They follow the lies of the Cree, so I was going to war them anyway. But, ready for some Ottoman fun? Here we go. 1 pillage, 2 pillage, 3 pillage, and then run away. That's a lot of yield. Oh yeah, that's a lot of yield. Here's Dumbarton, there's Edinburgh, like so, and also there's Stirling. It's just me casually taking 3 Scottish cities in, 3 moves. It's just how I roll. A lonely wind blows through the Highlands today. Well, it's not that lonely. All your cities are still here. It's just you're not in them. Don't mind me, Hunza. Just need to borrow some of your roads. When I say borrow, I'm not planning on giving them back. Denouncing me, Cree? What could I possibly have done? And there is Nuremberg, which means that it's just me and Cree. Sorry, Ludwig. Ludwig was up to like 700 culture at one point. Absolutely bossing it. I love to see the AI do well. Really does well with Ludwig quite regularly. I love a good turn where literally all I do is move bombers to the front line. We're merely passing by. I mean, we're passing through your land as well, but we're going quite fast, so I wouldn't worry about it. Ataturk. He's appeared to change the destiny of the Papal States, and Haile Selassie, 2 diplomatic victory points. How many points have I got? 6. Who gave me those? What an unpredictable move. It's a Golden Age war against Cree. They've gone for the naughty government after all, so we were forced. I think we were forced, but better take Hunza. I hate the way that I get kicked out of Hunza's lands by declaring war on their suzerain, even though I'm already at war with Hunza. What's going on there? I do love the ease that jet bombers give you when it comes to invasions. Even if they're not the most powerful unit in the game, they're up there, and their range it's just delightful. Just hello walls, now you have melted. Rome never sleeps. That's 25 population in my capital. Well, here's Big Ben. That's my 2nd extra building. Look at it. It's a beautiful economic policy slot. I've got about 4,000 gold in the bank as well. Now, I have about 6,000 gold in the bank. Yeah, look at me, Mr. Moneybags. Oh yeah, release the doves. Look at them. Oh, they're so cute. This government is getting pretty busy. Moosunmin. That's a great city name. Oh, and it has an airport. It's a very great city. Mistahi is another city here. Just slicing Kree's empire in 2. That's totally fine. And there goes Kapayak. Another one falls. Muscato joins the party. That is Potala Palace, the 3rd of the 4 wonders that improved my government size. I just really had the feeling didn't have enough government. That was the one thing our empire was lacking. Ah yes, much better now. Oh god. Chemawawan, another one taken. Pasquale, the next one to fall. I'm just picking up all these wonders as well as I go. It's you don't mind if I borrow this, do you, Mr. Wawasis? Oh, that's Kilwa. Oh, yeah, I recognize those Kilwa yields anyway. I love Kilwa. It's one of my favorites. Is it my favorite? It's close. Adam Smith. God, we're getting all of the merchants, even though I haven't actually done anything to deserve them. They're just flooding in by itself. Awesome, Haile Selassie. Excellent. Oh, there are atomic era sovereigns. Oh, your cities receive 25% gold for each different power providing strategic resources they have. That's a huge bonus. Wow. That would be coal, uranium and oil, right? So up to 75%. Wow. I mean, you can't predict it. It's really random, but those are big bonuses. Okanits and Makwa. 2 more cities to fall. Never anger the Pope. This is exactly what could happen. Kenosu. It's for another one to go. Same turn. There's the Earth satellite. My plan is to get the huge culture boost from finishing the moon landing project to get the tier 4 government, and then we're almost there. Ferdinand von Zeppelin. What a cool engineer that is. Akakakup. These are very difficult to say. Wikasko? That's what I'm going for. Oh, Ruhr Valley. Nice. Social media means that I now have collective activism. 800 culture per turn, you say? That sounds delicious. Yep, it actually was. It's very rare that card is calculated correctly, but it was in this instance, and that is what matters. Everyone's favorite city, this one, and it joins my empire. And there's Pito. Okay, it's a very long name, that one, but we have the city. Which means the Cree is down to, well, I say 1. It's not. They actually settled this city as well, which is kind of a bit annoying in the middle of nowhere. Actually, it wasn't in the middle of nowhere. I kind of blew up everything around it. Alright, I'll let it off this once, but I'll go take that. Well, we did end up going to the modern era. Well, that's cool. Didn't think we'd end up this far. Turn 212 now, 1505 AD. Bit early for modern era, but never mind. E-commerce. That's a fun card. An international space agency. Again, that's a fun card. Does it matter what I do now? Well, I guess in the world that I would want to inhabit after this, I would go Hicksunk Draconis, because then I could just settle everywhere and make sure that there was no place on this world that the Pope did not have total dominion over. And do we want everyone to have power, or do we want everyone to be happy? Happy. Everyone could be happy. That's nice, isn't it? Let's just buy a rock band somewhere, like there. There you go, next time we can unlock it. This helicopter had 8 movement at the start of the turn. That's so much movement. Just like gliding around getting me. How much was that? 2,500 science in one turn. If that was an army, that would be an unbeatable, invincible unit. I mean, I've got another one over here as well doing like exactly the same thing. Oh yeah, actually look, I can call them. Yay! Now they are unbeatable. Do you think I give Cree relics every time I kill these cultists? I really hope I do. We're gonna vote, are we? Okay, well, go on then, Cree. Why don't you be world leader? Why don't I have loads of grievances? Hell, why don't we even make it so that troops are really difficult to produce? Oh, also I'm on the moon, so, you know, you can vote where you want. I'm on the moon. I've gone from War Pope to Moon Pope. Yes, Moon Pope. How many points are they actually on now? 12, look at that. Get you, Cree. Get you. There's a digital democracy. There are so many government policy cards now that the game is having to severely think every time I open up a government. Oh, this is brilliant. I love it so much. Well, I believe with this, we take Alhambra. We also cause the computer to have an absolute headache as it decides how on earth does it calculate just how much we've won in this, which we've won in this circumstance. Like, that's a 3,000 plus score. This is only a 6-player map as well. Imagine if this had been 12-player. So many points. Yes, War Pope, Space Pope, whoever we are. We're better than Caesar. That's what you should remember. Buildings constructed, very good. I mean, Poundmaker and Germany, both between them, Ludwig, he had such a good game. Cities captured, way above 50. Founded, I still founded the most. And that's what you should remember. Districts constructed, I mean, yeah, come on. This is why we beat the AI. I say it every time. Great people, pretty much all of these great people gave me government slots, I think. Culture, really high. Gold, going mad. Faith, even higher. Science, yeah, the cards at the end of the game are pretty wild. Total governors, oh yeah, oh, Germany got all of them down. Nice. Religions founded, good. Wasn't even the first one. I can't believe that. One religion got founded, and it was Catholicism. One that's constructed. I didn't really need them, to be honest. Units killed, a lot. Units lost, oh, 1, 2, 4 units all game. Wow. I think one of them was a religious unit. One of them was a scout as well. I should really stop making scouts, and then I won't lose any units. That could be a thing. Is that a strategy? I think that might be a strategy, you know? Well, that's the last card. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot about Cree's last city. Let's just... I think I want to be solo Pope in this game. The only Pope. There you go. That's it. That's better. Ah, so much peace now. We can just have time, make friends with all of the city-states, let them all appear. There's still a few that could appear into this game. The barbarians are in various places. Oh, look at all these great works I've earned. Yay! I can get more themed inside Rome. Oh no, this building doesn't theme. I can't get them themed inside Rome, but they give loads of culture and faith, so that's good. But that, I believe, is currently the best government that you can pick up without absolute cheaty mods. I mean, look at this. This is brilliant. 4, 10, 20, 29 government slots. Oh yes, imagine if we were playing Gorgo. We'd be limited to 27, but I think we could go for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20. It's 20 total military policy cards, and probably more that we haven't unlocked yet. Yeah, there's at least a few more in the game in various places. I don't know, maybe we've got them pretty much all. 20 combat power would be ridiculous as Gorgo. Oh, I'd love to play that sometime. Ah, Rome, the Eternal City, 28 population, quite a few stats. Oh, 999 faith. That's unfortunate. I would have liked 1,000 faith. Yeah, one more trade route needed, maybe. All of my trade routes at the moment are giving me plus 26 faith. The most balanced city-state in the game. Always love it. I'd massively advise having a go with the Papal Empire, not because of Vatican councils or this set of mods, but the unique holy site is really fun. Especially with work ethic, you can get some pretty solid ones. +8, +5. Are they as good as Byzantium? No. Are they as good as the Kemmons? No, not at all. But Space Pope, he can have some fun as well. I hope you enjoyed this game. Remember to go to Discord if you want to play along. I've got the save file for it and all the mods. Pop along, put them on your computer, have a game. It's good fun. If you wouldn't mind leaving this series and the video generally likes and maybe subscribing to the channel, that massively helps me to defeat the algorithm, but I'm going to leave you there because I'm going to go and film the next series. In fact, if you just leave this video playing and just consider your own mortality for a few seconds. That's right, really contemplate it. Scary, isn't it? Don't worry, that thought can be interrupted soon because another video will come on very soon. Until then, I'll see you later, goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous68. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!